Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olivia. I would love for you to stick around and hit that subscribe button. So today is kind of a different video. I thought it would be fun to kind of take you along on a get ready with me for date night. A lot has been going on this past week. It has honestly been probably one of the hardest weeks of my life, or maybe not even in my life, but in a while. It's just we've had a lot of adulting that we've had to do this week. We've had a lot of other stuff going on that I want to be able to share with you very soon. And we actually just sold my old car today, and so like just so much has been going on. So Matt and I are going out tonight to celebrate surviving this week. So we're actually going to meet up with some of our friends, and we're gonna go to like this taco place in, I think it's like technically in Franklin, Tennessee, I think. And then we may go and get some ice cream from Jenny's on the way home, unsure, but we're just gonna have ourselves a little night tonight. So I'm going to kind of get ready with you guys, and I don't know, I thought it would be kind of fun just to do that. We did go to Starbucks right after we met the people that ended up buying my old car, and Matt tried the new, I forgot what it's called. It's like the cinnamon roll drink, and it was so good. I tried his. I was like nervous that I wouldn't like it, so I just stuck to my regular, which is the venti iced toasted vanilla oat milk shaken espresso, but I get it with sweet cream cold foam on top, and it is so good. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. All right, before we go ahead and dive into it, I wanted to give a little update on the Adele makeup that I've been using. I have actually really been enjoying it. I think I found like the perfect way to apply it after I put it on. It is very much like a powder once it's on your skin. So I actually use a dampened beauty blender, and then I also spritz my face with this. It's like a face spray, but it smells like coconuts, and it has been helping so much. So I'm not going to use that tonight because I'm going for more like a dewy look. So I'm actually going to just use some Honest CC cream. And then I'm also going to use this e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter just a little bit on top to kind of give the glow, along with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I love this concealer. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, we've just had to do a ton of adulting things this week, and we're just treating ourselves tonight. We finally were able to sell the car. We've been kind of working on that for a little bit, and it just feels good to have sold that. And it's actually really sweet because my car ended up going to go to like a young girl. Like, I don't know if she's starting to drive or is like in college and needs just like something to help her like get around. I can't remember what the guy said, but that's like who I wanted it to go to, because that Camry was my first car that I started driving, and it just like, it has so many special memories. And it was actually really sad when we drove away. I'm like, oh, that was my very first car. I mean, obviously I love my Subaru. We pulled up and the guy was like, oh, you wouldn't be selling that one, would you? And I'm like, no. So anyway, that just feels good to have that crossed off. So now we're not having to worry about that, and Matt was able to take it off of our insurance because we've had to keep it on there for now. So anyway, got that taken care of. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer. I normally will just do this right here. Sometimes I'll go and like do my nose and like a few other areas, but we're just gonna do this tonight. But as I'm getting ready, I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about balancing life as a teacher. I had one of these comments on another previous video. It was one comment, but I thought it was really sweet, that person's comment. And it was talking about like, how do you do it all? How do you balance life as a teacher and then like also still have your own life when you get home? And I thought that was a really good question, because I'd actually contemplated making this like a whole separate video. And I mean, let me know if that's still something that you would be interested in seeing. But I thought it was just such a good question, because this is my 5th year teaching, and honestly, like when I first started out, I was working myself to death, and I still know teachers who do that, and I feel like it's harder as a new teacher because it is harder to know like what to do and what not to do. And I feel like year 5 for me has been like the magical year of feeling really comfortable as a teacher. if that makes any sense at all. Because for the longest time, it's like, yes, you've gone to college, like you know what you're doing. But for me, it didn't really hit me until year 5, this current year, where I'm like, okay, like I know what I'm doing. Like I feel so confident in what I'm doing. Like I know that I'm doing what's best for my kids. Something that I do like to do to help just like balance life a little bit is, honestly, I try not to take any work home. And I used to take work home all the stinking time, especially like my first year, second year, and really like into my 3rd year. And I'm like, why am I doing this? And for me, it was like, I do like things to be cute and aesthetic. And so that was part of it. And I've learned to let some of that go or just utilize my time a little bit more wisely. But I've just tried not to do that because it was affecting me and it was affecting Matt, and it's just like we weren't able to spend a whole lot of time together. And I just said, okay, no, we're not doing this anymore. So for me, just making sure that I'm leaving work at work for the most part, because sometimes I will still work on a few things, but normally if I'm working on something at home, it's because I want to most of the time. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Honest Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna use like this really pretty brown and kind of do my crease, and then I'm gonna go back in with like a little bit of a shimmer eyeshadow, also by Honest. Something else I feel like we've done really well as a team in 1st grade this year is we're trying to really utilize our planning time. We actually are very fortunate. We get an hour for our planning time, and I mean, yes, that sounds really nice, but it really does go by really fast. And I know if you have less time than that, it feels like it goes by even faster. But something that we do, we're like, each person kind of has like something that they work on. So me, like I work on ELA, and my friend Ashley also kind of works on ELA with me. And so like each person kind of has their own responsibilities, and that's helped a little bit, just kind of like breaking it up, and we've gotten into a really good rhythm. And so I feel like we can just fly through it and we know what we're doing. And we use Planbook for our plans, which is really nice. I've shared about that before, but we really like Planbook. It's just like a really nice convenient location for everybody to log in, and then we actually do have to submit lesson plans each week just in like a SharePoint document, and so you're able to upload that as a PDF. But I think just utilizing our planning time and not wasting it just by talking, because sometimes like it is hard because you do just want to talk to each other, and we still do that, but just trying to make sure that we have plans done and try to get like done in advance, like where we're kind of working ahead of schedule. That's something that's also helped. I'm actually really upset. I've been using this e.l.f. brow gel, and I got it in the brunette color. It looked dark brunette, but normally I get the black, and you can tell, like if you look really closely, that it's just a little bit too light for my eyebrows because my hair is so dark. So I'm trying not to do a ton, but this is normally all I do for my brows. I just do a little bit of brow gel, and I kind of like to push them up a little bit right there and then brush them down towards the ends. But you'll have to let me know down below, my teachers at least, what are some other things that you guys do just to help that with that work-life balance. I know it's honestly something that I feel like you're always working on it. You're always trying to improve it. Something else for us is like, I'm not trying to come home and clean just like all the time. And I've talked a little bit about that before, but we've done a cleaning schedule. We've kind of veered away from that just a little bit, not because it wasn't working, but just because I like to kind of change things up. We've gotten to where normally we'll do like bathrooms on Wednesday, and then on Fridays we'll spend a little bit of time just like resetting. And so that has also been kind of a helpful thing to do. All right, we're almost done. I think now I've got mascara, and then I'm also going to use just a smidge of I'm just using the Honest Beauty setting powder. I'm just gonna use a little bit because I do still kind of want like glowy skin for tonight. So I'm just gonna do like underneath my eyes, like right here on my forehead. Oh, I forgot to do blush. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh well, I'll still do this on top. I am just using my cream blush. It's the same one I've been using and raving about. It's the cream blush from Honest. And my favorite way to apply it is with a beauty sponge. It's been the best thing ever. I feel like it gives such a nice coverage. And this one is in the shade Peony Pink. How do you say that? Peony Pink. Just gives a really good color to your face. And I always bring it up. Gotta lift the face. Now, before I do mascara, which is the last step, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my face with this Georgette Clinger Facial Mist. Sometimes I'll even use my hairdryer on like the cool setting. Actually, that sounds really nice. I'm gonna do that. It just feels so good and it helps it set. All right, boom. Last up, we're just gonna use this Honest mascara. This one's my favorite. It's the volumizing one, and it comes on one side it has the dark blue primer, which just helps your mascara to be like extra dark and black, and then the volumizing brush on the other. All right, finished product, nice and glowy. Eyelashes are done. What do you think?
They look cute.
So I'm thinking this little striped shirt with this cardigan? I don't know. Unsure. I'm waiting for my jeans. My jeans were just like a little bit damp. I normally let them air dry, but I just tossed them in the dryer for like a quick fluff, and then hopefully the outfit will come together. All right, I think I've decided on just plain black pants. And then I thought maybe I could do this top, and I have like a cream colored cardigan because I'm just not feeling the black anymore. I was gonna wear just like plain jeans, and it was not the vibe. Then I've got a sweater out. Like, I don't really know. I don't know. Because really all I want to be in is this sweatshirt and sweatpants. Because that's just, I like to be comfortable just all the time. I think I'm going to try on the cream colored cardigan with that shirt and see what that looks like. Because Matt's just wearing jeans and like a nice t-shirt. So I think this will be like a good kind of vibe to match his, and it's just like a long cardigan, so I think we're gonna try this on. All right, what do we think with the black jeans? I think I like it. And then this is the cardigan. Let's see what it looks like with this, because it is actually very chilly today, but we're not gonna be outside really, except when we're walking like from the car. All right, I think I like this. And then I'll add some jewelry. Okay, here's a full mirror. If only my hair would stay this voluminous all night long. All right, I think I'm gonna do like some stacking necklaces. So I always wear this one, which is the O and the M for Matt and I. And then this one is actually so sweet. If maybe you can see. It has a daisy on it because I was born in April, and that's like my birth month flower. I got this one for Christmas. Actually, I got both of them for Christmas. All right, do I want to stick with just the two or add one more? Got this like just plain gold chain. All right, yeah, I think I like the three. I think that looks good. All right, I think I'm gonna do these. They're like these gold chain earrings. My grandmother gave them to me. I don't remember where they're from. And then I'll probably just find like a little stud to go in my second hole. All right, I'm gonna put these in my second hole. They're like the gold, but they have like the rhinestones in them. I don't really know. I guess that's right. I don't really know if that's like the right hole for that one, but I'm wearing it regardless. Of course, we've got our Dime Beauty. This is the Lovely Dreams, and I think it just smells so good. right, we're back home. I'm already in my PJs. I still have to take my jewelry off, but we had such a good night. We had really yummy tacos at that place, and then we had at Jenny's ice cream for dessert, and it was so good. So now I'm just gonna prepare for the upcoming week, probably watch something, and then go to bed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this get ready with me for date night video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!